All right, just starting off, once again, congratulations to Navy. They played an outstanding game. I really thought they controlled the game for the most part of it. I think they had the ball for 40 minutes of it, and were able to really kind of control the game offensively. Our guys, I was really proud of the way that they battled and responded there late. Gave us an opportunity to have a drive there at the end, but we didn't capitalize on it. We turned the ball over. We have to continue to work and get better. But that's a dang good team that we just faced here on the road, and we gotta continue to respond. And I know our guys will do that.
Why did you guys have so much trouble stopping the triple option?
Sir?
Why did you guys have so much trouble stopping the triple option?
I thought they did a good job of execution. They got after us up front a little bit and were able to create a little bit of movement. We had a couple of assignment issues, but I thought they just did a great job executing. Quarterback for them played lights out. I mean, he had an unbelievable game, and credit to them.
Is it tricky in some ways that you have a fast-paced offense, like especially early, you get some quick scores, and already your defense is spending a lot of time on the field?
Yeah, I mean, really the first drive we moved the ball down, pretty quickly. They had their drive, and then we responded with the kickoff return for the touchdown. So we had in the first and the third quarter we had the ball for one possession and each, and that's hard to be in rhythm and hard to stay in rhythm. But when we tried to run the football, we tried to mix it up, and what we were doing, a lot of what they were giving us were opening up some of the quicker the passing routes there on the perimeter. But it was kind of hard because we weren't doing a great job of getting off the field, defensively, and then offensively either we're putting together drive scoring, or we had a couple 3 and outs that really I thought hurt us there in the second and the fourth.
You take us through that process at the end of the third. You called the timeout.
Yeah.
Was it try to force them into a kick?
It was. They were in a fourth and medium situation. The wind was a pretty big factor in the kicking game tonight for sure. And so, with where we were in the game, wanted to kind of force them into a decision of whether it was kicking or go for it. They decided to go for it and executed pretty well. And that was a big play of the game, but it was one that could have went. If we get the stop there, then it's a really big play for us, and for us to able to keep points off the board. But they did a good job executing.
It seems like that. I mean, they don't throw it much, but when they did today, they hit some big ones.
That was and that was something that we didn't defend very well. And I mean, at the end of the day, everybody's got a job to do, and those guys did a really nice job in their attack and how they were able to execute against us. And we weren't. You give up however many yards rushing it was, and then that really makes it tough because guys get their eyes in the wrong places, and we opened up a couple of big passes for them, and they capitalized.
Is it tough to get into a rhythm on offense when they have the ball for so long like that?
It is, but we know that. I mean, that going into these games, it was the same thing last week. Playing a ball control offense, but for us, we got to capitalize on our opportunities, and that's something that you look in the game. And I thought we got down to the 1 yard line and didn't score. We missed a field goal. I mean, just things that I thought that was 6 to 10 points. That we left off the board there, and we have to maximize those opportunities. We have the turnover late. Those are just things that we can't do when you're playing a good team, and they did a nice job offensively. And there's going to be games like that. There's going to be games where our offense has to respond. Special teams, somebody's got to step up, and we didn't seem to make the plays that were necessary to win this football game.
We talked about this over the course of the week, but with Navy's rushing attack, is it the scheme? Is it how they execute the scheme? I mean, what makes them so dominant on the ground?
Yeah, I mean they're good. They have they got good. I mean they're very unique to their personnel and to what they do. They're tough. They're physical. And you don't see it every week. And like I said, I knew there would be a little bit of a shock to when you get out there and have to face it full speed. But they just did a really nice job of executing, and the coaches called a great game, and quarterbacks, every aspect of their offense, I thought clicked for them tonight. And we got to play better, we've got to do a better job, but you got to give credit to those guys and the job they did.
obviously, on this conference. I mean, you're disappointed, but just turn the page quickly and get ready for next week.
You have to, and I just told the guys, none of our goals, our final goals have been taken away from this loss. This is it's our first conference loss. I mean, there's nothing good about losing ever, and we're hurt. I mean, I'm hurting for those guys that are in there. They battled. They put us in a position to have success there at the end, and we didn't capitalize on it. But now our focus needs to be on ourselves, just like it needs to be every week, and making sure that we're coming back, getting better, improving, and then we know we're going to play a very talented and Tulsa team coming in this weekend.
Why didn't Sam play? And do you have any updates on Sharif, DeMarco, and Proctor?
Yeah, Sam had a injury that kind of flared up there at the end of the week, was not available. Sharif, he was able to play, but then kind of retweaked, his injury. So, and then I have to get further updates, here later on all those other guys.